everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Chicago Bulls. Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Danny Green, and it's Duncan in at the four-man position. Launches it. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Pass to Parker. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Leonard. The Bulls making a switch here. Scott's checked in.
First team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls.
First quarter, just over a minute played.
Travis Scott.
Parker against Brown. Here's Duncan. Just 5 to shoot. It's good.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Here's Scott. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Green, the pass to Parker. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Parker's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Brown against Parker. Out to the wing. He shoots. The rebound by Duncan.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
On the wing, Green. Back to Parker. And stolen by Brown. Out on his own on the break. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Chicago shooting their first free throw in this game.
Duncan. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, number 37.
Here's Leonard. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Heads up, fans. Who wants a free t-shirt?
Here's Parker. Pass to Splitter. Parker with it. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. No good. Driving to the basket, and that one is hammered home.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Diaw. Back to Parker. Drops in the layup for 2. Parker's got 6 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now Brown takes the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Diao. Leonard outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Scott. From the elbow. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Out left to the wing. Now here's Parker. He has 6. The open J off the mark.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Green. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. Pulls it from 20. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And he drives in. Soft touch off the glass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Spurs making a change here. Here's Parker. 6 points for him. Pass to Ginobili. Now here's Leonard. Parker outside. Down low. Just 4 to shoot.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
It's Parker on the attack. Yes, it's good. Parker's got 8.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Scott. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
Joseph is checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Parker. Give him 8 points now. Here's Ginobili. This one for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Chicago leading by 7. From downtown, counted from distance.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Yep, count it. He has 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Spurs trail by 9. Up top, Parker, defended by Brown. That shot's good by Parker.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Another 3 for Chicago.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Here's Joseph. No points so far. To the inside. Splitter. And the layup is good off the glass.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Shot's good by Scott. Scott's got 7 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
There's 57 seconds left in the first.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter. Spurs
trail by 10. It's Parker on the attack, and he lays it up and in. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Scott. He's got 7. Here's Brown. Another shot. And he lays it in. 6 points for him.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
It's good.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Chicago ahead. They're up by 10. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Bulls leading by 10. Here's the general. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now Mills. And for the Spurs, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Mills in at the point. Here's Ginobili. Fires in the triple. Ginobili's got 6 points.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
And for the Bulls, Scott. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Over to the wing. Here's Scott. And again, it's Chicago.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Ginobili. Give him 8. Can't hit from in close.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Spurs trail by 12. Here comes Kawhi. Oh, they get a hand on it. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Danny Green.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's the general. Pass to Scott. Right wing. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Started defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
It's time for dance dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves.
And the Spurs making a change here. Mills has checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Number 8, Patrick Mills.
Leonard, left side. Pass to Ginobili. Screen by Leonard. San Antonio again can't hit. Bulls leading by 15. Here's the General. And it's Ginobili with a rebound. San Antonio with the ball. 4-3. San Antonio again can't hit. Ginobili's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. Pass to the General. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Two of the core components of team basketball, setting good screens and using them well.
Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Spurs trail by 18. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Scott can't get it to go. Outside, Green. Pass to Ginobili. Chicago with the rebound. They led by as many as 18. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Parker passes to Green. Lets it fly. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Here's the General. To the middle. Here's Scott. It's rebounded by Bonner. Spurs trail by 16. Right side, Green. To the wing, right side. Here's Ginobili. Give him 8. Scott with a rebound. Here's the General. Another 3 for Chicago.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
And it's San Antonio's ball. Here's Ginobili to the wing on the left. Here's Parker. Tipped. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And he dunks it down.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Ginobili. Left side, Green. Chicago with a rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
The 3. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing. all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Bonner. Can they get it? First shot won't go.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Scott. 14 points for him. The baseline J is on the way. That one a little long. Here's Ginobili. On the wing, Green. Lets a floater go. That shot is off. 8 for 13 so far. Chicago leading by 23. Got it.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
On the wing, Green. Scott with a rebound. Here's the general. He's got 5. Pass to Scott. Ooh, it's stolen away. Parker outside.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
17-foot shot on the way. Chicago with a rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Scott. The three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Spurs now. Here's Ginobili. Give him 8 points now. Count the basket. Ginobili's got 10 points in the game. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
Both teams decided to change it up. .133 left in the first half of basketball. Here's the general. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
To the paint. Here's Splitter. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Here's the general. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Over to the left wing. Here's Ginobili. Sinks the tray. Ginobili's got 10 points in the quarter.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Brown. And that one drops.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Ginobili. Chicago with a rebound. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Let's go with a 3. The shot comes out. Now here's Parker. Not a lot of room. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Chicago. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Green, and it's Parker in at the 1. Leonard outside, inside, here's Splitter. It's good, and the assist that time from Leonard. Splitter's got 6 points.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
Here's Brown, he takes it in. It goes again, his 6th basket in 7 tries.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Parker finds Green. 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Good work defensively by Leonard. A challenging stretch here for San Antonio. Pass to Parker. Leonard outside. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Misses from short range. Parker outside. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
It's a mark. Rebound San Antonio. Splitter's got his 4th rebound in this one. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Brown against Parker. Pass to Splitter. Just 3 to shoot. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Bulls leading by 19. Up and in on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Brown against Parker. Pass to Duncan. And here's Leonard. With the drive. Got a hand on it. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Yep, that one goes.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And here's Parker. 16 points for him. Pass to Duncan. Off with the layup. To the left wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Good on the shot.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
Now on the court, your Hawk Squad. Get loud and let them hear you. On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Parker outside. Here's Splitter. Brown with the block. Out to the right wing. Fires for three. On target from range. He's got 5.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Pass to Splitter. Now Parker. Here's Splitter to halt the run. That one goes. Count it. Splitter's got 8 points. And here's Brown. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Scott's checked in for Chicago. And he can't hit the second. So it's San Antonio now. Parker passes to Leonard. Here's Duncan. Here's Ginobili. 13 points in the game. Duncan, no good. Brown in the high post. He's against Parker. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Normally he drains that.
Pass to Ginobili. Back to Parker. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
There's a screen. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Ginobili. Here's Duncan. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Drains the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Brown with the block. To the left side wing. Here's Scott. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Parker with it. He's got 18. Ginobili, the pass to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound Spurs.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Scott. Deflected. Here's Ginobili. He's got 13. Parker outside. Here's Splitter. To the inside. Ginobili. Kicks it out to Parker. Going inside. Goes back up. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Parker's got 20.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Here's Scott. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Leonard passes to Parker to the middle. Here's Duncan. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Duncan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Scott. And it's Ginobili with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Duncan. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Scott. He's got 17. Kick out to Brown. And that was good. Brown's got 17 points. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Bulls out in front, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the wing, Green. Pass to Ginobili. Tries to break his ice. And he sinks the layup.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Chicago leading by 23. And for the Spurs. And the layup falls.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now here's Parker. Here's Ayers. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Here's the General. And Chicago again with a bucket. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Parker passes to Diaw. Here's Ginobili. Driving in. Down low. Here's Ayers. Rebound by the Bulls. Scott's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here are the Bulls now. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Parker. Uses the glass on the layup. Parker's got 22. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's the General. Floats one up. And Parker pulls it down. Pass to Diaw. Left side, Green. Here's Parker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 24.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Drives to the hoop. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Ginobili. Back to Parker. The jumper from the wing off target. Ayers grabs the board. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Green, the pass to Parker. Here's Ayers. Parker outside. Pass to Ayers. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's the general. Into the lane. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Diaw. Outside, Green. Here's Ginobili. Back to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot from the high post. Chicago with a rebound. Here's the general. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Parker, tightly guarded. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Parker's got 26.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
The general passes to Scott. Shoots from the baseline. Ayers grabs the board. Ayers has got 4 rebounds now. Now Parker. And there's the drive. An easy 2 on the layup. Parker's got 8 here in this quarter. Here's the general. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. Parker outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Parker's got 30.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
To the paint. Goes up at the stripe. He gets it in there.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Out to the wing. Shoots from the elbow. Chicago with a rebound. Over to the left wing. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Goes up on the baseline. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Parker's got 32 points in the game. Pass to Scott. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Bulls foul. Number 3. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Duncan. For 3. And Green, good for 3.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Here's the general. Pass to Scott. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now, here's Green. Here's Duncan. That shot is off. From 12 feet. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter.
Get on, Parker.
Parker outside. Outside, Green. Back to Parker. Pass to Duncan. 4 on the clock. Banked it in off the glass.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Duncan's got most of his shots to fall. He's 6 of 9. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Rebound San Antonio. And here's Parker. Takes a 13-footer. That shot off the mark.
Okay, nice crossover, but it means nothing if you can't complete the shot.
There's the triple. Sinks it from distance.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And he gets that one. Parker's got 34 points. Here's the general. Pass to Scott. To the wing on the left. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Chicago.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.
Love us, maybe it'll be. I know I lost your trust, but I made